Welcome back to my channel, Hidden Points. Today, we're going deep into the psychology of the true animal lover. This isn't just about someone who enjoys pets or cute pictures. It's about the person whose inner world is shaped by a profound connection, empathy, loyalty, and compassion. Their mind and heart respond to animals with an intensity that many humans fail to inspire. Imagine a child sitting alone on a quiet afternoon, tears rolling down their face after a day filled with silence and misunderstanding. Suddenly, a dog enters the room and places its head gently on their lap. In that instant, the child feels a wave of relief, warmth, and acceptance in a way no human voice could offer. That moment teaches them a secret they carry forever. Love doesn't always come from people. Sometimes, the purest understanding is silent. The animal lover is shaped by these moments of profound emotional resonance, and as they grow older, they seek these connections with all creatures. Picture a teenager walking through a crowded street, feeling unseen and unworthy. Then they notice a stray cat approaching cautiously, rubbing against their leg. For the first time all day, that teen feels noticed, feels present, feels worth. The bond grows silently, without expectation or judgment. These small, powerful experiences shape the nervous system of the animal lover, wiring them to notice subtle details in behavior, tone, movement, and energy that others often miss. They develop an extraordinary empathy, not only toward animals, but toward humans as well. Now, imagine a young adult who enters a chaotic workplace. Everyone is shouting or panicking. The animal lover observes a quiet, injured pigeon just outside the window. Instinctively, they go to help it, while others ignore it. In that moment, their heart finds focus and calmness. The act of caring for a vulnerable creature organizes their mind and stabilizes their emotions. The psychology behind this is that animal lovers often grow up in environments where human interactions were unpredictable or harsh. Animals become their safe spaces, mirrors that reflect unconditional acceptance. The examples continue. Someone who has experienced bullying or neglect might remember a pet licking their hand when no one else would comfort them. That memory becomes the template for all future emotional interaction. Animal lovers carry this early conditioning throughout life, seeking trust, safety, and silent acknowledgement in all beings. Think of a woman exhausted after a long day, feeling isolated in a crowded city. She notices a squirrel cautiously approaching her, and her heart swells. The tight grip of her anxiety relaxes, and she smiles, because the animal recognizes her presence without judgment. This is the core of the animal lover's psychology. They respond to honesty in emotion, not performance. This sensitivity gives them an intuition for danger, for comfort, for needs, and for emotional atmospheres in ways that others do not notice. The lengths this can go to are remarkable. There's the man who rescues abandoned dogs at night. He finds that, in the process, he's healing wounds from a childhood where he was ignored when he cried, when he asked for comfort. In rescuing these creatures, he experiences a mirror of acceptance and worth. The psychology of the animal lover also includes incredible patience. Animals don't operate on human schedules. The animal lover must slow down, observe, understand, and respond. This patience extends into human relationships, where the animal lover often waits, listens, and supports. Yet they are sometimes misunderstood because their priorities appear unusual. Their deep bonds with animals mistaken for obsession. Imagine a person crying alone at home, and their cat curls around them, pressing warmth against their chest. The person sobs and feels seen in a way no human companion has provided for years. This intensity of feeling is both a gift and a challenge. The animal lover absorbs emotions like a sponge, feeling joy, pain, distress, and happiness in high resolution. They often internalize the suffering they witness and feel compelled to act, to comfort, or to protect. You see this in their psychological depth when they witness animal abuse or neglect. Their body reacts with nausea, anxiety, anger, and tears. They simply cannot ignore it because their nervous system is so finely attuned to suffering. This constant empathy creates resilience, but it can also lead to emotional exhaustion. The animal lover develops coping mechanisms by seeking calm spaces, observing animals quietly, or performing acts of service to soothe the world they carry inside them. Think back to a child hiding in a backyard, reading quietly. A robin lands nearby and starts pecking at the ground, ignoring the world. The child watches and experiences a deep feeling of connection and hope. This small moment sparks a sense of trust in life that humans, at that age, couldn't provide. The psychology of the animal lover also includes fierce loyalty and devotion. Once trust is established, they become fiercely protective and committed. People who grew up in neglectful environments often transfer all the trust they never received onto their pets, creating bonds that are unbreakable and life-shaping. Imagine someone walking through the rain, searching for an injured bird they spotted days earlier. They bring it home wrapped in a towel, feed it, and nurse it back to health. The joy, pride, and responsibility they feel are amplified because it fills a void in their heart they never knew how to explain. Animal lovers often interpret nonverbal signals and subtle movements in ways that many people can't perceive. They have an intuition about mood, safety, and needs that makes them natural caretakers. In adulthood, this empathy extends beyond animals to humans and the world. You see it in the person who notices a coworker struggling silently and instinctively provides space, support, and encouragement. They unconsciously understand the pain they felt themselves when they were alone, with only animals for comfort. The psychology of the animal lover is deeply intertwined with emotional intelligence and emotional regulation. Interacting with animals teaches the nervous system to be present, calm, patient, and grounded. This shapes brain pathways for empathy, stress response, and relational awareness. The animal lover often experiences joy and healing just by observing simple patterns, movements, and behaviors. When someone watches a group of kittens play, they can feel awe, joy, nostalgia, and emotional relief all at once. These sensations provide a restorative experience that humans rarely offer so naturally. Because of this deep connection, they also experience grief profoundly. Losing an animal is like losing a part of themselves because the connection was so intimate and emotionally raw. People may weep uncontrollably when a pet dies, not simply because of attachment, but because the loss can trigger early childhood fears and abandonment memories. The nervous system registers the absence as if a trusted source of safety has disappeared. The animal lover's psychology shows that they value authenticity and presence over performance and recognition. They respond to creatures who are honest and consistent. Their internal life grows around observation and care. Imagine someone who spends months rehabilitating an injured dog. Every small bit of progress feels monumental. When the dog finally runs freely again, the person experiences deep satisfaction, relief, and joy. This psychological pattern explains why animal lovers often have a quiet strength and resilience. Nurturing others teaches patience, persistence, and empathy. This is why someone might volunteer at a shelter for hours at a time, feeling complete exhaustion, yet be unable to stop. Every being they care for reflects a part of their own emotional journey. The animal lover grows through these experiences, learning about responsibility, forgiveness, resilience, and unconditional love. They understand that life is fragile, unpredictable, and full of emotion. Their bonds teach them humility, compassion, and joy in small moments. Consider the person who rescues an injured animal in a remote place during a storm. By the time they reach safety, they are soaked, chilled, and exhausted. And yet, they feel invincible inside because they have witnessed trust, hope, and the power of care firsthand. In the end, the psychology of the animal lover is the psychology of a heart wired to feel deeply, see truth fully, and offer connection without judgment or expectation. They are rare humans who carry the lessons of love, patience, empathy, loyalty, and courage in every action, thought, and gesture. This is why they are such extraordinary people. Their minds and hearts operate in high resolution, attuned to the subtle, the profound, and the silent language of trust and presence. This makes the animal lover one of the most emotionally rich, compassionate, and psychologically complex people you will ever encounter. And anyone who understands them understands the hidden depths of human connection. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.